Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the News First. A look at the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurates 131 feet tall national flag mast and unveils master plan for redevelopment of Barik project at PWD complex. Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat visits different tourist spots in southwest Khasi Hills, says tourism will become driver of economy in northeast. Health Minister Ampreen Lyngdoh meets Meghalaya nurses employed in Japan. Lyngdoh will also meet Ambassador of India to Japan in Tokyo today. Governor C.H. Vijaya Shankar felicitates under-15 team of Nongjri Presbyterian Secondary School for winning the Subroto Cup 2024. And the two-day Shillong Cherry Blossoms Festival themed the Year of Legends to kickstart on November 15. And now the news in detail. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today unveiled the master plan for the redevelopment of Barik project at the PWD complex in Barik, marking the occasion by hoisting and inaugurating a 131 feet tall national flag mast. The comprehensive project, valued at Rs 25 crore, will transform the complex into a vibrant space featuring a pedestrian plaza, open ground, stepped plaza, taxi terminal, parking facilities, a restaurant, kids play area, workshop zone and vehicular entry and exit points. In his speech, Sangma emphasized that the complex will serve as a symbol of unity for the entire country, not just the state. The project is slated to commence in October or early November.
That this particular, we want this particular location to be actually a symbol of the unity of our state. We want this particular location to be the symbol of unity for our country. And therefore, we are going to explore the different names. Barik Point is, of course, some word we have been using here for a long time, but we strongly feel we need to rename this location and something that will signify unity of our state, unity of our culture, unity of our communities, unity of our tribes, and the unity of our nation.
Union Minister of Culture and Tourism Gajendra Singh Shekhawat today visited different tourist spots in southwest Khasi Hills district, including the hot springs in Jakrem, Mauruduk Monolith in Mau Langwir, Sinrang Maurin in Mauten and Rilang River Viewpoint in Mauranglang village. The Union Minister also held a review meeting with the officers from different departments in the district at the Circuit House. Maukarwat, in one of his speeches, Shekhawat said that the development of tourism is going to bring a big change in the life of local communities and hoped that in the future, tourism will become a driver of the economy in the northeastern states.
And the development of tourism is going to bring a big change in the life of the local communities. Their economic wealth will rise, their living conditions will be changed, and I wish that in coming future, the tourism will become the driver of the economy of these northeastern states.
Meghalaya Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh met with Union Tourism Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat and provided an overview of the achievements of Meghalaya Tourism Department. Lyngdoh highlighted the challenges faced by the department, including the state's landlord status, connectivity issues and the need for increased funding support from the Government of India for various projects.
A bird's eye view of what Meghalaya Tourism Department has managed to achieve till today, the challenges that we face in terms of especially being a landlocked state, connectivity issues, and also we have sought for more support from the Government of India in terms of funding our major infra projects, the response from the Union Minister has been very positive. And you will also appreciate the fact that this has been a major event of this scale to happen in Shillong is something worthwhile and historic.
Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh has said that the issue vis-a-vis the prevention of Assam-registered vehicles from entering tourist spots in Sora and Dauki by a pressure group has been addressed. He also said that the incident was thoroughly discussed in the Assembly, claiming that the footfall of tourists has not only come back to normal, but actually increased. He was confident that the upcoming festivals, including the Cherry Blossom Festival and the Bryan Adams concert, will attract large crowds from across the country.
State government had immediately taken care of the situation, addressed the situation. The matter was discussed at length in the State Assembly, and today I can safely claim that the footfalls have not only returned but have increased. And as we proceed with the various festivals, the Cherry Blossom Festival, the Bryan Adams concert, and others, Alan Walker concert, all of these are going to attract huge footfalls from across the country, and I'm confident that every responsible and well-meaning citizen of Meghalaya will ensure that they behave in a manner which is conducive to peace and prosperity.
A delegation led by Health Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lyngdoh is on an official visit to Japan. On September 2nd, the delegation visited the Surumaki Onsen Hospital to meet with nurses from Meghalaya who are employed at this hospital. Today, the delegation will also meet the ambassador of India to Japan at the Embassy of India in Tokyo. On September 5th, Lyngdoh will visit Mizudori Farm of Yats Corporation Private Limited in order to garner more information and knowledge about the cultivation of shiitake mushroom. The visit of the minister follows a memorandum of understanding signed between the Yats Corporation Private Limited and the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and the Hill Farmers Union HFU in 2019 for the cultivation of Japanese shiitake mushroom in Meghalaya. Director of Tourism C.V. Darlong Dengdo announced the launch of the second edition of the Indian Responsible Tourism State Awards Meghalaya 2024. The Department of Tourism aims to promote responsible and sustainable tourism in Meghalaya. He also said that the awards will recognize excellence in 7 categories, including homestays, travel agencies, food and beverage, architecture, grassroots heroes, and cultural ambassadors. This initiative encourages and acknowledges responsible tourism practices in Meghalaya, showcasing the state's commitment to sustainable tourism development.
The stated objectives of the Meghalaya tourism policy is to promote responsible and sustainable tourism. It's very important for a state like ours in Meghalaya with abundant natural beauty to promote and recognize those who are promoting and who are taking care of nature and who are looking at sustainable and responsible tourism. So keeping in line with the Meghalaya tourism policy of 2023, we are happy to announce that we have partnered with Outlook Responsible Tourism, which has pioneered Indian Responsible Tourism Awards at the national level, and this is the state level awards which we are announcing today, the second edition of the awards. And we have 7 categories, that is homestays, B&Bs and guest houses, travel enterprises, food, architecture, grassroots heroes, and cultural ambassadors.
On the morning of September 2nd, 4 residents of Nongdain went to Phodkynthei river to wash clothes, and while they were engaged in washing, it began to rain heavily. As the water level started to rise rapidly, they attempted to rush to the riverbank for safety. Unfortunately, in the process, a 24-year-old Relinda Simbay was swept away by the strong river current. The other 3 individuals managed to escape unharmed. A search operation was immediately launched by the fire and the emergency services, along with the officers from Nongstoin police station, and around 4:30 p.m. the lifeless body of Relinda was recovered and taken to Nongstoin Civil Hospital for further legal formalities. The Joint Action Committee of the Youth and Women's Wing of Umsao Nongbri Ribhoi District convened on Monday to voice concern about the long-standing presence of an unused BSNL tower in the village and to demand its immediate removal. The tower, installed by the BSNL in 2007, has been inactive for several years. Dramshon Phodkynthei Rangbashnong of Umsao Nongjri highlighted the safety risks posed by the deteriorating tower and warned of taking action if the company fails to get it removed within the next few days.
Kami ke BSNL company lada kam sim dia ke jing kitli ban penprakul na yaute ka jimen sau bat ka jingyap kal aplupa kena kaliang jong pi ka sinung lada ka company hikan man le AA min sim da ka wipat kar kon perkhat lembau pat ni sinung lada be ban penprahi lame ban le da kumui patang ban weng no yaute tawar.
Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijaya Shankar yesterday felicitated the victorious under-15 team of Nongjri Presbyterian Secondary School, who recently clinched the 63rd Subroto Mukherjee International Cup 2024. The grand felicitation ceremony was held at the historic Darbar Hall in the Raj Bhavan. The event was also witnessed by Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. In his address, the governor congratulated the management of Nongjri Presbyterian Secondary School for their relentless effort in nurturing and developing the talents of these young athletes. The victorious team was awarded with a certificate of appreciation, gift hampers, mementos and a cheque of 1,01,000 rupees.
Translated in a scheme like this. Particularly this school, the management of this school should be congratulated because of the individual effort, even to take that much of risk and responsibility, ultimately you were able to see this kind of development and this kind of environment in Meghalaya. It is only related to football. What about the rest of the other activities related to sports? We have to give same importance to the rest of the other sports activities also. If at all he is able to play football, it's okay. Somebody is interested in volleyball. Somebody is interested in kabaddi. Somebody is interested in some other sports. Each and every angle, whatever to be supported, because ultimately our sports minister told, they are the assets of the nation. They are the real assets.
Meghalaya's Cherry Blossom Festival is scheduled for November 15 to 16, with the state government collaborating with Japan, announced State Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh on Monday. This year's festival, themed the Year of Legend, promises to attract both domestic and international tourists. The lineup features a diverse range of artists, including a rock, pop, R&B, Bollywood, indie and Bollywood pop genre. Notably, the legendary Meghalayan band Great Society will reunite after 35 years hiatus. Heralding the event is a Bonnie M featuring founding member Maisie Williams, who will perform exclusively in Shillong as part of their final tour concert.
Cherry Blossom Festival will be held on the 15th and 16th of November 2024. Where, as usual, we expect footfalls to be immense, and we are also expecting travelers not from just the rest of the country, but even internationally. This year, we will be partnering with Japan, and they will be our official country partner. This year's theme for the Cherry Blossom is the Year of Legends.
Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya JNV in Mukhla yesterday hosted a two-day workshop and performance titled Kala Dharohar to commemorate the 525th birth anniversary of Sant Mirabai. The event, organised under the National Policies Initiative, aimed to promote performing arts in schools across India. The event features a performance by Jiten Basumatari, Dibya Jyoti Changmei and Jonali Ojha. Nitish Kumar emphasized the significance of JNV Mukhla being the only school in Meghalaya selected to host this prestigious event. And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 27.1 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 17.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 79%, while in the evening it stood at 84%. The forecast, light to moderate rainfall and thundershower is very likely to occur at few places. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurates 131 feet tall national flag mast and unveils master plan for redevelopment of Barik project at PWD complex. Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat visits different tourist spots in southwest Khasi Hills, says tourism will become driver of economy in northeast. Health Minister Ampreen Lingdaw meets Meghalaya nurses employed in Japan. Lingdaw will also meet Ambassador of India to Japan in Tokyo today. Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar felicitates under-15 team of a Nongjri Presbyterian Secondary School for winning the Subroto Cup 2024. And a two-day Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival theme, the Year of Legends, to kickstart on November 15th. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.